What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for another preview. It's not a live one because I'm out, so I can't do it live. So I'm pre-recorded this, even probably way in advance. So I don't have the press or quotes. I have nothing based on that, basically. But I'm gonna talk about the game because we play Fiorentina this Sunday, so tomorrow, 6 o'clock my time. It's a big game because it's kind of a big week because we play Europa League on Thursday, at home, so that's important as well. And then we also have Spezia away from home, so it's an ideal, like it should be an ideal week to build momentum, and kick on again, basically. But before we get into it, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. Now, I said kick on and go on another run because that's what we do. We go on runs and then we completely collapse and then we probably go on another run. Like we usually don't go on a run, then draw a game where you're like, tough one. Like we go to a very bad patch where you're like, what the hell is happening? Get smacked by Napoli, lose against Monza again, all these things, and then we pick it up again, or we used to pick it up again. And that's what we need to do now because the Salernitana game was good. We needed 2 points. It was a good game. One of the best games of our season. And I'm not gonna say Salernitana, we should beat them, but it's not a given, So I'm not gonna brush it aside the way we played, the performance we had in that game. So I'm gonna give the team credit because it was clean, it was convincing, and it was what we needed. 3 points in a must-win game. But this one is as well, if not even more important, because it's a tougher opponent. I'm not going to say it's an amazing performance. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but being completely honest, they have been up and down this season where you watch them and you see good things and then you see very poor things. They're a very unpredictable team to face. They can have a very good day or they can have a very complete off day, and you're like, oh, what the hell just happened with them? So again, it's very hard to predict which Fiorentina will turn up. Probably a good one, because they always play us tough, always, home and away. So I'm expecting a very, very tough game. But it's a game we need to win, no excuses. Like, we need to win that game. We need to build momentum for in the league and heading into the Europa League, because you're in it. I personally don't like the Europa League. A lot of people do not like it. Excuse me, yes. But we're in it, so I want to win it. If possible, I just want to win it. We play Nantes on Thursday, so you need to build momentum heading into that game, because I believe in that game on Thursday, you also need to get the job done. That the following week away to Nantes shouldn't be a game where you are on high alert, upset alert, where you're like, oh, this is going to be a tough game. Like, that should not happen. And I think we need to build momentum tomorrow for that game on Thursday, Now, again, don't have the press quotes. I can predict him if you want. Like, he's probably going to say things like, this is a direct confrontation again. We need to build momentum. It's going to be a very difficult game. We need to play technically very well, like the usual stuff. Probably Pogba. Maybe he will make the bench. I don't think so. And even if he does, I don't really care at this point, because he cannot play. Just, wake me up when he can play. When he can play games, when Allegri is at a point where he's like, yeah, he can play minutes, then I will listen. Other than that, I don't really care at this point. So that's that. But the biggest topic is, because that's what we know, is that Romeo tweeted out that one of the ideas is to play the 3 up top or something in that way. I'm like, it shouldn't be an idea. And I know Romeo was trying to justify what Allegri was possibly thinking in that scenario. Play all 3. Like, it should be a given. Chiesa hasn't played for 9 months, blah, 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 the usual stuff. He's been playing for a month now. There's no excuse to not start him. I'm sorry. Even if you don't finish the game, all 3 of them, I get that. I totally understand that. But they should start. It's almost like it's midway February. Like, it's gonna be March very soon. Basically, it is. and we haven't seen those three up top. We need to see those three up top because you want to see the best players play. You know, that's what you want to see. Uh, Vlahovic had a good game against Sanitana. We need to. Can he build on that? He needs to build on that because we need him. As you saw against Sanitana, we need him desperately. Di Maria, I thought he had an excellent game against Sanitana again. Can he build on that? Because Di Maria is great game, and then another great game. So he needs to build consistency. And Chiesa, finally, hopefully gets a start, finally. And can he pick it up again? Can he show that, okay, he's back getting to the level he was before his injury and what we expect him to be? Because that front three, if those click, and again, it's probably the first time they're all going to play together. It's going to be maybe with some growing, pains where you're like, they need to know each other. Because, again, training, not the same thing. And even that, they haven't had full training sessions, a lot of them, together, basically. So they are going to need to know each other. And it's going to be interesting to see if Allegri plays them all three. That means things are going to change. Because if the tweet from Romeo suggests that it's going to be 3-5-2, but all three are going to play, then that's not the same, or something in that, if you know what I mean, if he's going to switch it up. But if he's actually going to play all three of them, that means we're going to see a switch in formation, which is also a big thing. How is the team going to react to that? Because, again, that was kind of our thing, even though we got, bashed by Napoli and Monza, and at times struggled against Atalanta. So that's also something, to be, or to think about, to look forward to. Okay, if we play those three, how is everything, gonna change? Like, are we gonna play a complete back four? Who is gonna be in that back four? Because, if you play with those three up top, Di Maria's not gonna do the back tracking. You're gonna ask Vlahovic to tuck in massively when we are not in possession, and you're gonna demand a lot of work from Chiesa off the ball, when we're not in possession. So that's gonna be interesting. And also, who's gonna play in that midfield three? You would assume it's gonna be Locatelli, Fagioli, Rabiot, but you never know with Allegri, And Cuadrado's just back. He likes Cuadrado. Is he gonna be benched or is he gonna play right back? So many questions if those three up top are gonna play. So that's why I'm still very hesitant in saying I believe he's gonna play those three up top immediately from minute one. I think it's something more at this, like, even though Romeo tweeted out, it's something we possibly can see during the game and not for long as well. Like, I need to see it before I will believe it, because a lot of things change. It's not just play those three and let's see, at the back what will happen in midfield. Things are going to need to change, and you need to, again, start over again, because you're playing a formation now, three at the back, you're building on that and all those things. It's, again, changing, and that's also a problem we have, so many changes in lineup, we talked about it many times. Like, every game, we're probably one of the only fan bases in the world where we're like, who the hell is going to play? And you're like, 4 players. You guess 4 players wrong. You're like, 4 new guys are in again, and they're the 4 guys that played 3 days ago or a week ago are just on the bench now. Like, it's very difficult to build momentum. So it's going to be very interesting, It's going to be very interesting. But I do believe we'll win that game. I'm going to go 2-0. I think we're going to win 2-0. I'm going to say Vlahovic gets a goal and Di Maria gets a goal. I'm going to go with that because we need that win, and we need Vlahovic and Di Maria maybe to get a goal again, and we need to build that momentum in the league big time, because even if there are rumors that we're getting those 15 points back, then even more, because you're back in it basically. But at the moment, we don't have those points, so it's even more important to get those points. And again, build momentum to go in that Thursday game, because even in that Thursday game, we need to finish the job on that Thursday at home. We just need. So that's my prediction. Let me know in the comments what you think about possibly seeing the three up top. Again, recorded before the presser, so maybe it's completely out of the picture. And let me know your score predictions. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you back tomorrow post game.